Welcome back, International Comets, to the Immigration News Spotlight. I'm Sean Stewart, an Assistant Director at the International Students and Scholars Office. A few reminders for this month. First, if you are a spring 2023 graduate, you are within your valid application period for OPT. When you are ready to apply, you may take the OPT workshop and request your OPT I-20 from the ISSO in iComet. Remember, you cannot apply for OPT without your OPT recommendation I-20 from the ISSO. Submitting the I-765 application without a DSO recommendation will result in USCIS denying your application. Second, electronic registration for H-1B begins in March. Remember that if your OPT end date is within the next few months, you are not eligible for the Cap Gap extension just by being chosen in the lottery through electronic registration. You only become eligible for the extension once your employer has submitted your complete H-1B application to USCIS and you have received the paper I-797 receipt notice by mail. Once you receive the mailed receipt notice, you may then submit a Cap Gap I-20 request to the ISSO and iComet. Do not submit a request with the electronic registration notice or screenshots of your case tracker status, as these are not valid documentation for a Cap Gap I-20 request. If a copy of the official receipt notice is not submitted, your Cap Gap I-20 request will be closed. Lastly, don't forget that if you are an international student that resided in the U.S. for any period of time between January and December of 2022, you must file taxes with the IRS, even if you did not receive any income last year. You may refer to the ISSO's F1 Taxes webpage for general information. However, please know that our immigration advisors are not tax experts. If you have additional tax-related questions, please contact the UT Dallas Tax Compliance Office. Spring break is coming up soon. Be sure to check the travel signature on page 2 of your I-20 if you plan to travel. If you are a currently enrolled student, your signature is valid for 12 months from the signing date. For students on OPT, travel signatures are valid for 6 months. If you need a new endorsement, you can submit a travel signature request in the F1 Current Student section of iComet. Both current students and students on OPT will use the same link under the F1 Current Student section. If you are from a country that has been granted special student relief for severe economic hardship due to emergent circumstances, USCIS recently issued a policy guidance update that may apply to you. The policy clarified that if you are participating in SSR off-campus employment, your work authorization may be granted for the full duration that the notice is active, not only for a predefined period such as 1 year or 18 months. SSR work authorization may not, however, extend past your I-20 program end date once you graduate. Please see the policy update linked in the description below for more information. As you know, whenever you make a significant update to your I-20, such as extending your program, changing to a new program or level, or adding a dependent, you must also update the financial information on your I-20 to reflect your estimated expenses for the upcoming year. The estimated expenses totals for these requests will be updated this month. If you need to update your I-20 in the near future, be sure to double-check the new required proof of funding on our financial requirements webpage. Last for today, the ISSO has launched a new service in our office, the Student Success Specialist. One of our former senior advisors, Lauren Kobe, is available to assist international students with a variety of issues and barriers outside of immigration, which may hinder success with studying in the United States. These may include academic, mental health, medical, or financial barriers. If you would like to make an appointment to speak with our Student Success Specialist, please email internationalsuccess@utdallas.edu. We hope this spotlight lit up your day. You can read the latest immigration news on our webpage. If you have more questions about immigration, feel free to chat with us during our live chat hours on our website. You may also use the Ask an Advisor form in iComet or make an appointment on our advising webpage. We'll see you again next month.